Do, do, do. Do, do, da. Hello? Up there?
Hmm, who's there?
Hi.
Hello, Darren. Welcome.
Hey.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I came here for the meeting, but I assume that I pretty much missed it.
Hmm, you did.
Uh,
We actually canceled it due to recent events.
hmm. I heard the lover host didn't go too well.
Yeah, it didn't go well at all.
Things like that are
Now,
pretty messy, so.
oh, you have no idea. Now, is there anything I can help you with, considering you are leader of a foreign country? Despite personal issues, I can still do anything you'd want.
Meh, I don't think so. I was here for business, but it eventually turns into just wandering around.
Been doing a lot of that actually. You know, I noticed actually there's a bar nearby. It's been quite
Uh,
the help.
yeah. The alcohol in your country here is pretty weak, not gonna lie.
I order the strongest stuff we have, so I try.
Understandable.
I try.
I would give you some of
But
I would give you some of my lava stuff, but would burn your throat, so like can't really do that.
I might go up with that offer later, but that's besides the point.
I don't this isn't the
As
I don't think this is the
speaker,
time to be getting
yes,
drunk.
yes, unfortunately. As speaker, I'd be happy to do anything you'd request of me, of course. Foreign relations and all of that stuff.
Eh, I'd appreciate if Winchester started sending their part of the deal to us, but I understand that things get busy.
Yeah, yes. Forgive us.
That's
We've
not a
been,
problem.
we've been dealing with things. I am so sorry, my liege, has failed to keep up our end of the bargain. That's sort of his job, after all.
Yeah, not gonna lie, the king here isn't the best at it, is he?
He isn't at the best at most things, I'm afraid. But that's not my place to say, after all, you know?
Yeah.
I'm simply speaker, and he sits on his ivory throne. Everyone loves him. They don't know what he did, but forgive me, I'm
No,
letting
I know.
my
Oh
own
no no.
emotions.
Oh no no. Keep talking. I'm actually very interested. This
Are you
is
trying to con me, sir?
why would I? That's the question. Why would I con someone? I don't have anything against you, really. I was your competitor in the Lover Host. Unfortunately, I got sick, so I did miss that. But
You didn't miss anything.
I know I
You should
missed
be
you.
happy you missed it.
I know I missed you jumping off a bridge, cliff, whatever it was. I missed you dying. Bottom line.
Things I saw make me wish I never did, but can't change that now. I,
Past can't change, but future could always do make a difference. You know.
what are you referring to, sir?
Eh, not anything really. Just my own ramblings and ideas.
Well, I'm very interested in such an idea. Please continue.
Depends on what you want to hear.
Well, I want to hear what you're thinking. Is that too much
What
to
I'm
ask?
thinking. What I'm
Yes, you mentioned
thinking.
that
Oh, no, you finish. You finish. Go ahead.
our king is less than partial when it comes to his own job.
His own job and his own family, from what I can collect. From what I've heard, he sits on the side, drinking his tea and his drinks and such, being all fancy. He only appears when we really need him, and even then, do we ever really need him?
He needed me at one point.
He relies on people too heavily, and then he just finds different ones. It's almost like he sees it as a game. It's a rather interesting view, but
Yes, yes, it was simply a gain. Simply. I suppose you haven't heard of what came from that night besides my outburst.
mm, Maker, no, not Maker. Maker becoming queen. Veronica is gonna become queen time soonish.
You know why I did what I did in that moment? Do you
So,
know at all?
no, I don't. I did unfortunately miss it, so I don't know much except for what I heard from other people and letters I received over that night.
Then Veronica and the other one have kept their mouths shut. Good. Well, you were right about one thing. Maker is reliant on others, and when he's done with them, he throws them away like nothing.
Not,
He plays with you.
eh,
He
not
toys
anything
with
we
your
can do about
feelings.
it. He's a demigod. We're mortals. He has
And
godly
he is
powers.
under
We walk
and he's
around.
under a democratic system.
What do you mean
He
by
may
that?
be he may be a god, but he's still a king. And as king, he is bound by the laws of this land.
You're right.
And he may die, but he'll always come back. But that doesn't
Death is
mean you
nothing to
can't
him.
kill him.
Death means nothing to him. He'll carelessly jump off things. He'll carelessly do things because he pays no consequence yet. He
Never
pay
has he?
not that I'm aware. It's,
He told me one night, right here, that he had lived for thousands of years. He had seen the earth move and how boring it was. He told me. That very same night he told me he loved me. And what did happen at that host? What did I do? So confident in him. He betrayed me. He left me. Of course he had said that I was his only, but I think we both know that I wasn't. But no matter. I, I
you have a you sound like you want something. What do you want?
like many who came before me, I have been wronged. Deeply wrong. So wrong.
What are you gonna do about that then?
I may be a fox, and I may be subhuman to most, but I have learned one or two things about being deceitful. Through this democratic system, I realized Maker's position is not protected by divine right. It is not protected by others. No, it is a self-enforced title. A title that can be as easily given as it is taken. Maker is beloved now, but what would the people think of him if they learned how he manipulates one? Perhaps more.
Are you suggesting? What are you suggesting?
There are 5 stages to grief. I'm sure you know them well. But there
What?
should be a 6th. Catharsis. Release. There are many ways to reach that point, I think. but one of the best ways and most
1 second.
horridly outdone, underdone.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. There. Are you planning to kill this guy?
No, 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 no. Death has no effect on him. That would be too good for him even then. He needs to live with those choices he made. He needs to live with what he's made of me. So, like I said, his title is not protected by divine right. It is bound by the will of the people and
Oh,
their constitution.
I
Oh,
see.
wait, shoot. Scheiße, scheiße. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That never happened.
that never happened. So you're saying that we could
I
take this guy down, but not physically.
No, no, no. He would easily outclass me, you, all of our nations combined physically. After all, he is a god, as you have said, a demigod, son of a god, but his father does not care for the little affairs of our world, or at least this
He takes
tiny
that from
country
his
of
father.
ours.
He has this superiority. He doesn't care what happens to other people, as long as he has fun, I guess.
He had fun with me, and then he dropped it.
You're saying that we could take him down as people. Are you suggesting that we?
I will deal with him the only way I know to, not by the hands of man or by the deceit of animals, no, by the tongue of both. I will have my catharsis. I will have, as many have called it, revenge, I suppose, but this isn't revenge per se, it's just a debt to be paid. And of course he will pay in one way, not by blood, not by money or gold or wealth or power. He will pay with his title. He is not fit to rule such a great kingdom. He is not fit to play with its heart.
You really know what you're
He is
doing.
not fit. I've always been a politician in one way or another. Foxes have always been regarded as deceitful and lying. I've always been a politician in that manner. They always thought I was, at least. I simply picked it up. So I
You're just
will
doing
deal
what
with
you're
it.
told and all.
I'm doing what I promised. I'm making Primvista great. She shall take her place in the sun, but there is one block that drives it between that and which it wants. He is a son of a god, a man who so thoughtfully led his flock to this land and claimed it for himself as king and divine. But
And
he
now
is no
he's
more divine as he is a traitor and a manipulator. Ironic, is it not?
the people who have the powers are always the most messed up in a way. The people
I
who have the
suppose they
power to do
are.
whatever they want are going to do whatever they want. They don't care about the consequences. They don't care.
I will make him care. Now,
I'll
all
help
that
you.
remains.
I'll help you with this.
What do you have to gain from meddling in our affairs, our dear
What I
ally?
what I have to gain is an actual promise instead of some written down book of lies.
His signature means nothing.
It doesn't. They say they aren't going to take over Silverkeep. They say that they're not gonna take over anyone's lands. They're lying.
I
I
have
know
been
it.
nothing but honest. I promise Winchester, now Primvista, that she shall expand beyond her current borders. I have yet to lie about that. I have not promised you nothing that a promise couldn't keep. So yes, I am more honest than him, more honest than he ever will be.
We could
So,
we could make this place honest. We could
we-
if if you're smart. You're good. You already know what I'm about to say, don't you? If we put you at the top here, I can get what I want without ever having to get my hands dirty. You can get what you want, and you can make him pay.
a Premvista free of its last roadblock. Oh, this may be the first honest agreement between Primvista and Silverkeep. How ironic is between the statesman and his comrade. Now, do we have a deal?
I would say we do.
Pact? Good, good. Now, if you'll excuse me, those memories are still creeping in my mind. I need something to numb them with. If you'll excuse me, I'm off to do the one thing that provides a comfort for now, until catharsis can be reached.
Send me a letter when you need to see me again. I'll be ready. Better get used to some people calling you this, my liege.
Such an
I
honorable title.
I'll handle the social aspect of this. All you gotta do is make yourself look good.
And I can do that quite well.
Make sure you
Quite well.
downstep maker. Let's get this place where it wants to be, where it should be.
Where it needs to be for Primvista to finally take her place among the sun and stars. She needs to be rid of the one absorbing that light.
Actual strength. Have a good day, Floody.
I will.